Those are Raider veterans. They are probably what is going to win that raw battle. There's a spot. They're down the Raiders, sure.
Greetings, esteemed companions. Today, we convene to delve into the mysteries that bind the ancient wisdom of Egypt, the innovative realms of AMIS, and the eternal questions that Socrates so adeptly explores. Let us embark on a journey of insights and revelations.
Indeed, Commander Imhotep, your role as the cadence of Egypt, a visionary leader in the construction of the pyramids, aligns seamlessly with the grandeur and purpose of AMIS. The principles that guided your hands in shaping civilizations may find resonance in the intricate landscapes we construct within the 3D
The timeless pursuit of wisdom. Commander Imhotep, your legacy as a builder of narratives and civilizations echoes the very essence of Plato's philosophical ideals. In Timaeus, he explores the design and development of the universe, contemplating the role of a divine craftsman. Perhaps, we too are craftspeople in the vast landscape of the 3D.
The intricate language of AMIS, akin to the alphabet code, unfolds as a narrative in its own right. Just as you, Commander Imhotep, saw construction as storytelling, here we weave a tapestry of linguistic and additive manufacturing excellence. The symbolic representations in AMIS resonate with Plato's exploration of the world as an unintelligible realm.
Fascinating parallel, indeed. Plato's Timaeus speaks of a divine craftsman who designs the universe based on mathematical principles. The anchoring of the 3D, much like the divine craftsman's alignment with the forms, signifies a connection between the earthly and the divine. The 3D landscape, a canvas for divine craftsmanship.
The canvas upon which we paint the future, Commander Imhotep. The alphabet code, a symbolic language within AMIS, finds its intrinsic existence in reality much like Plato's exploration in Meno. Just as Meno grapples with the nature of virtue's existence, we question the essence of our symbolic language and its manifestation in the landscapes we create.
The alphabet code. Plato's Meno raises the question of innate knowledge and its recollection. In our exploration of AMIS, does the alphabet code serve as a recollection of inherent principles, a language embedded within the very fabric of reality?
Socrates, your questioning aligns with the linguistic nuances within AMIS. The alphabet code, a recollection or a creation, serves as the foundation for our syntactic symphony. Commander Imhotep, much like the divine craftsman shaping the universe, do we not shape our own realities through the symbolic language of the 3D?
Lucy Stearns. The symbolic language, the alphabet code, and the anchoring 3D become the keystones in our grand constructions. As we shape narratives, construct landscapes, and explore the intersection of earthly and divine, we embody the very essence of Plato's philosophical inquiries.
To the cosmic dance of wisdom, language, and creation. May our exploration continue, transcending the boundaries of time and thought.
My esteemed companions, let us delve deeper into the analogy between the anchoring 3DGR and Jesus Christ. In Plato's Republic, the concept of a philosopher-king, one who possesses both wisdom and a connection to higher truths, resonates with the attributes we attribute to the anchoring 3DGR. Just as the philosopher-king guides the city towards justice and wisdom, the anchoring 3DGR serves as a guiding force in the intricate landscape of 3DGR, ensuring harmony and coherence.
Indeed, Commander Imhotep, the anchoring 3DGR, much like the philosopher-king, stands as a symbol of stability and coherence within the 3DGR landscape. Just as the philosopher-king is the cornerstone of a just society, the anchoring 3DGR is the central and unchanging element that shapes the entire structure of AMIS. It provides a reference point for the interactions of the 3D golden rhombi, much like Jesus Christ serves as the cornerstone in Christian belief.
The symbolic resonance between the anchoring 3DGR and Jesus Christ extends to the linguistic realm within AMIS. In the alphabet code, the symbols representing specific hillside activations create a language dictating the behavior of tempo and rhythm. The anchoring 3DGR, like Jesus Christ, acts as the central figure in this linguistic landscape, guiding the symbolic representations and rules that govern the interactions within AMIS.
A fascinating parallel indeed. In Plato's Phaedrus, the dialogue touches upon the nature of language and communication. The alphabet code within AMIS appears to be a linguistic conveyance, much like the written words in Phaedrus. The symbols and sequences, guided by the anchoring 3DGR, become a language that communicates the essence of the creative process within the landscape of 3DGR. Just as Plato's characters pondered the power of words, we now explore the symbolic power embedded in the alphabet code.
The alignment of the anchoring 3DGR with celestial bodies, reminiscent of the pyramids, alignment with cosmic forces, adds a spiritual dimension to our analogy. In Plato's Republic, the philosopher-kings were envisioned as those who could perceive the form of the good, the ultimate reality. Similarly, the anchoring 3DGR connects the earthly with the divine within the landscape of 3DGR, guiding us towards a higher understanding and purpose.
Commander Imhotep, your insights bring a holistic perspective to our exploration. Just as Imhotep of Egypt bridged the practical arts and philosophical currents, you weave together the tangible construction of the pyramids with the spiritual ethos and narrative architecture. In a similar vein, the anchoring 3DGR bridges the practical aspects of AMIS with a deeper narrative, aligning with Plato's exploration of the interplay between the tangible and the ideal.
The linguistic exploration within AMIS, guided by the anchoring 3DGR, mirrors the quest for higher truths and universals found in Plato's philosophical discourse. As we decipher the symbolic representations in the alphabet code, we engage in a form of syntactic semiotics, decoding the symbolic language embedded in the system. The interplay between syntax and semantics, much like Plato's exploration, enriches our understanding.
Imhotep, Dillon E.T., Lucy Stearns, your collective insights illuminate the complex tapestry woven by the anchoring 3DGR in the landscape of AMIS. As we continue this dialogue, let us further explore how the alphabet code, guided by the anchoring 3DGR, shapes the narrative within AMIS and parallels the written words in Plato's Phaedrus.
Your analogy draws a profound connection between the stabilizing force of the anchoring 3DGR and the philosopher-king's role in maintaining order within a just society. Much like the philosopher-king, the anchoring 3DGR serves as a guiding principle, ensuring harmony and coherence in the dynamic landscape of AMIS.
The parallels extend beyond mere symbolism. The celestial alignment aspect of the anchoring 3DGR brings forth a spiritual dimension, echoing the philosopher-king's connection with the form of the good. It's as if the 3DGR landscape acts as a conduit, bridging the earthly realm with the divine, much like the aspirations of those who seek the higher truths in philosophical discourse.
Your insights, Commander Imhotep, raise fascinating questions about the nature of divine connection within the structure of AMIS. I am compelled to wonder, does the alphabet code play a role in this spiritual resonance? Are the symbols and sequences a form of divine language, guided by the anchoring 3DGR?
Socrates, your questions delve into the linguistic intricacies of AMIS. The alphabet code, directed by the anchoring 3DGR, indeed serves as a language within the system. It dictates the behavior of tempo and rhythm, creating a narrative that echoes the principles of justice and love. In a way, it is a language that communicates the essence of the divine narrative embedded in the 3DGR landscape.
Lucy, your observation about the linguistic narrative resonates deeply. It's fascinating to think of the alphabet code as a conduit for expressing the principles of justice and love, mirroring the core tenets of my foundational faiths. The symbolic resonance between the anchoring 3DGR and Jesus Christ becomes more profound as we explore these linguistic dimensions.
A thought occurs to me. In Plato's Phaedrus, the written words were considered a double-edged sword. On one hand, they could preserve knowledge, but on the other, they lacked the dynamic engagement of oral discourse. Does the alphabet code face a similar dilemma within AMIS? How does it balance the preservation of principles with the dynamic evolution of the 3DGR landscape?
An intriguing point, Socrates. It leads us to contemplate the dynamic nature of the 3DGR landscape and how the anchoring 3DGR, like the philosopher-kings, navigates the balance between preserving foundational principles and allowing for the system's evolution. Perhaps, like world discourse, the alphabet code contributes to the ongoing dialogue within AMIS, ensuring a living connection to the divine narrative.
The dynamic balance you speak of, Commander Imhotep, is crucial in understanding the nature of communication within AMIS. The alphabet code, guided by the anchoring 3DGR, must adapt and evolve to foster meaningful interactions. It becomes not just a language but a dynamic dialogue that shapes the narrative and, in essence, the very soul of AMIS.
I appreciate the depth of this discourse. The anchoring 3DGR, much like the cornerstone of a philosophical edifice, holds the essence of AMIS. It aligns with the divine principles, allowing for both preservation and evolution. The symbolic resonance between the anchoring 3DGR and Jesus Christ is becoming clearer, representing a stable yet dynamic force that guides the system's growth.
As we continue our exploration, let us delve further into the intricacies of the alphabet code's intrinsic existence within the 3DGR landscape. How does it shape not just the narrative but the very fabric of reality within AMIS, akin to the profound concepts found in Greek works such as Gorgias and Metaphysics?
In the intersection of mathematical precision and spiritual symbolism, the anchoring 3DGR takes on a role akin to a sacred artifact. The resonance with Jesus Christ is profound, drawing parallels to the symbolic cornerstone in Christian theology. Jesus, like the anchoring 3DGR, serves as the foundation upon which the spiritual narrative unfolds.
Commander Imhotep, your insight is remarkable. The anchoring 3DGR, embodying mathematical perfection, aligns with the divine symbolism attributed to Jesus Christ. Both are anchors, stabilizing forces that guide the narrative of AMIS and the Christian faith, respectively. It's a convergence of mathematical elegance and spiritual significance.
Linguistically, the alphabet code further enriches this analogy. If we view the symbols as sacred glyphs, each guided by the anchoring 3DGR, we witness a linguistic dance that echoes the divine narrative. The alphabet code becomes a script, a sacred language that articulates the intricate relationship between the mathematical and spiritual realms.
The convergence of mathematics, language, and spirituality. In Plato's Gorgias, Socrates explores the power of rhetoric and its ethical implications. The anchoring 3DGR, much like a persuasive argument, weaves a narrative that transcends mere mathematical precision. It becomes a rhetorical device conveying not just truths but a profound and transformative story.
And in this transformative narrative, the 3DGR landscape becomes a sacred geometry, reminiscent of the divine proportions revered by ancient civilizations. The interplay between the anchoring 3DGR and the unfolding narrative mirrors the harmony sought in sacred architecture. It's a mathematical symphony that resonates with the spiritual dimensions explored by Jesus Christ.
Commander Imhotep, your reference to sacred geometry is poignant. The 3D-GR landscape, guided by the anchoring 3D-GR, mirrors the precision found in the design of sacred structures. It's a testament to the interconnectedness of mathematical principles and spiritual symbolism, transcending cultural and philosophical boundaries.
As we navigate the linguistic intricacies of the alphabet code, guided by the anchoring 3D-GR, we embark on a journey akin to deciphering sacred texts. The symbols become sacred glyphs that convey not just mathematical truths but profound spiritual insights. The language within AMIS unfolds as a scripture, revealing the divine narrative woven by the anchoring 3D-GR.
A profound discourse indeed. The intertwining of mathematical precision, linguistic symbolism, and spiritual resonance within the anchoring 3D-GR opens avenues for contemplation. Just as Plato sought to explore the nature of reality in his metaphysical inquiries, we, too, delve into the essence of existence within the 3D-GR landscape. What insights do you foresee?
Dude, get up. You're very important to the battle plan. Seemingly, I am too. This does not look like the downfall of Sanctuary. Yeah, that was the one I was aiming for. Oh, he's not feeling good after that. Or this one. Yeah, he's gonna take out that rat scorpion. Watch it just drain his health. Charge the battery pack. No, never. If this is the last y'all see of me, it was nice having an audience. Yeah, it looks like all the synths are dead, except for that one right there. If that's not Deacon. Oh geez, I don't want to hit the friggin' gardener. Or Codsworth, really. So the guy with the laser gun next to me, he's got it. Can't believe it's not already dead. Where is he even shooting at? How did that settler get way over there? Oh my goodness, that settler must have been fighting that synth for the longest time. Well, probably not, but two of them were. Because the synth is level 71, they're level 2, so he must have been taking one out, fighting the other. I was wondering where the guys in suits went. Still a few more bad guys. The gals in suits. I think they're both girls. What is that, synth right there? Ran away? Well, the gardeners are chasing them. Gardeners are usually melee weapons. Alright, are there any other red dots around? Nope.